Let's subtract base 5 numerals. We have 4, 3 base 5 minus 1, 4 base 5. I'm going to show you two ways of doing this. The first way, what I'm going to do is I'm going to subtract vertically by borrowing, because in this case, 3 minus 4 we don't have more ones up top than on the bottom, so I'm going to have to borrow from, in this case, the 5's place. If it was normal subtraction in base 10, you would borrow groups of 10. But in this case, I'm going to borrow a group of 5. I'm in base 5 here, so the 4, 3 base 5 means I have 3 groups of 1 and 4 groups of 5. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to borrow a group of 5. That's going to leave 3 groups of 5. Now, if I borrow a group of 5, this 3 is going to become 3 plus 5, which will become an 8. All right, I borrowed a group of 5. 5 plus 3 gives you 8. All right, now I can subtract the 1's place. 8 base 5 minus 4 base 5. That's 8 1's minus 4 1's. That's 4 1's, or 4 base 10. I don't have any groups of 5 here, so 4 base 10 is the same thing as 4 base 5. Right, we got 4 1's and 4 1's, it's the same thing. As long as I'm under 5, the base 10 and the base 5 number will be the same. So this 4 is going to go right down here. And then the next spot, I'm going to do 3 base 5 minus 1 base 5. Subtracting vertically in the 5's place. Again, that's 3 1's minus 1 1, that's 2, so it's 2 base 10. And again, since I don't have any groups of 5, 2 base 10 is the same thing as 2 base 5. So this 2 is going to go right here. So 4 3 base 5 minus 1 4 base 5 is going to be 2 4 base 5. That is one way of doing it. Another way to do it is to convert the base 5 numbers into base 10 numbers. We can do that for both of these. And then subtract normally in base 10. And then at the end, convert it back to base 5. So if I start here, this means I have 4 groups of 5 and 3 groups of 1. So converting that to a base 10 number, I got 4 groups of 5, 3 groups of 1, that's 20 plus 3, that's 23. That is 4 3 base 5 written as base 10, 23. I can do the same thing with this one. I got 1 group of 5, that's 1 times 5, and 4 groups of 1, 4 times 1. That's going to be 5 plus 4, that gives you 9. All right, now I converted into base 10. I can subtract 23 minus 9 is 14. But that's base 10. Now what you want to do is you want to convert 14 base 10 into base 5. Now we do have groups of 5 here. If you take 14 and divide by 5, you'll see that there is 2 groups of 5 in 14. 2 times 5 is 10. And you have 4 1's left over. And then figure out how many groups of 1 you have left over in the remainder. And you have 4. So 14 base 10 is 2 groups of 5 and 4 groups of 1. And look, that was the answer over here. 2 groups of 5 and 4 groups of 1. So you can see we get the same answer. 14 base 10 is the same thing as 2 4 base 5. There you go.